Welcome back to a bonus episode of Everything Aviation Podcast. I'm sat here with Rob Squire, who you may remember as the BA engineer. We are currentently sat in a Flight Sport Aviation Ikarus C42, and it's one I was up in quite recently. But today we've just done an awesome trip. This is one that will suit car lovers. It's one that's going to suit aviation lovers. We just flew into Dunsfold. For those of you who know, Dunsfold is where there's two BA 747 sat, and there's also a James Bond 747 sat there as well. For those of you into cars and stuff, you will also know that that was a Top Gear test track. So that was amazing. Rob, how did you find it?
Oh, fantastic. A brilliant experience for me. Totally different, with it being 1.8 kilometres of tarmac compared to the 450 metres of grass we got here. But no, it was good catching up with some former metal colleagues of mine, seeing the BA 747s again. They got enough hold respect with me, but no, it was, yeah, good day out, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was really, really good. And I think the funny thing was as well is that when we were on short finals, you know, you've got a VC10, you've got the 747s, and just trying to concentrate on landing was kind of hard enough.
yeah, you knew the landing was going to be easy because you couldn't really mess it up with that much distance. But yeah, no, absolutely. Although it is slightly distracting having planes that big stacked up next to the runway,
especially when you're coming into it in a C42 microlight.
Too right. Yeah, you feel a bit outdone.
just a tad. I found it from the flying side of it anyway. Being a pilot, you know, you're always aiming for the numbers, and I think I made the mistake if I touched down on the numbers, and then that's still got 1.8 kilometres of runway to taxi.
We had a mile to taxi down.
But it was nice. And the one thing actually that caught me, which is for pilots out there who probably know, it's been such a long time since I landed on tarmac that I was not expecting the tyres to bite. But you've landed on tarmac more than me, so you were ready for it.
Yeah, so you notice it obviously more of a crosswind, but yeah, it's all of a sudden, if you're not straight, you know about it.
Yeah, she definitely bit, and I turned into Michael Flatley on the rudder pedals trying to keep it out. But yeah, it was really, really cool. And where we touched down was smack bang in the middle of one of the straights on the Top Gear track, which was quite cool. How was it for you, like sat in the right hand seat from takeoff all the way to touchdown? Really,
it was good. I mean, it was, yeah, I realised when we were coming in and you were flying it, it was a sudden reach of the camera to take the pictures of the interesting stuff. But it was, yeah, I found it funny looking down at the runway going, oh, that's where Jeremy Clarkson wheel spun this. You can see where they did donuts there, and you just kind of, yeah, it's interesting getting that perspective of thinking, well, this is a Top Gear test track, but I'm landing on it. It just, yeah. It was strange, and you're looking at all these donut marks and wheel skid marks everywhere, thinking, oh, right, and sort of there is a bit of history in this place, but yeah.
And you can see all, like, and as you're coming in short finals as well, you're looking at the runway, but just to the left and everything like that, you can see where the tyre walls are that mark out the track.
Yeah, you would not want to be hitting those, would you? They look a bit solid. They probably weigh more than this airplane.
I wouldn't even want to hit them in the car, never mind one of these. But no, all in all, it was a fantastic experience.
Didn't see the Stig.
Didn't see the Stig, unfortunately. The Stig saw us though. He's like Chuck Norris. You don't see the Stig sees you.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. We parked up. We had some fantastic photos with the aircraft and the 7.4s and all in the background, which is brilliant. And the takeoff as well. We did a bit of a fun takeoff because we had so much runway to play with. we were at 1,000 feet going past the threshold at the other end. So and that was.
I say we were already at cruising speed halfway down the runway.
Yeah, it was mad. Half down the runway flaps away, like it's mad, and then nice big turn out away from Gatwick's CTA, which we had to watch as well because it was 1 nautical mile off the threshold. But all in all, absolutely fantastic time. Loved it ourselves, and I think you did as well.
Oh, absolutely. I just hope it's still open for when my PPL's eventually done, COVID permitting. We shall see. They stopped me twice. It won't stop me this year, fingers crossed.
There we go. And then once Ram gets his PPL, we should have some more fun vlog adventures.
We'll be in faster airplanes as well.
It seems as well though that, like, he wants to do Mach 8 all the time everywhere. Just low and slow is nice.
0.8, Mach 0.8.
But yeah, definitely if you're flying, I highly recommend Dunsfold. You do need to get permission for it. We were trying to get permission for about 2 weeks going in.
It's worth it.
Definitely.
It's absolutely worth it.
The final permission came through about 7:30 last night.
Go to the toilet before you take off. There's nothing there.
Yeah, nowhere was open when we got there. Poor Rob was dying for a wee. I don't know what my flying did to him on the way down, but yeah, he was absolutely dying for a wee when we got there. So poor Rob. But yeah, 100% definitely go for it. It sounds like it's going to be open for a little bit longer and not going to be a housing estate, which is always good.
Yeah, don't land on houses. They're not good to land on. They don't make good runways.
Yeah, I'd rather hit the tyre wall. But no, definitely if you get a chance. But yeah, that was our experience with Dunsfold, and yeah, thank you very much for listening. If you enjoyed this kind of bonus episode, let me know and we can do more. So thank you very much, and yeah, tune in next week.